Hello.
And welcome to my stream deck not working. That was cool. But we're here. We
It's
made it.
not work.
It's another
Oh,
week.
we made it. It's working.
Yeah. It's
Okay.
working. Well, I mean, the stream deck isn't working, but I got us there. We're good. We're fine.
I don't know what that means.
The thing that I used to transition between scenes broke.
Oh, okay.
Or, well, crashed. The software end of it crashed, but it's fine. We're fine. I did it manually. Fuck it, we'll do it live. Okay.
All right.
Oh, yeah,
Well,
remind me to update later.
Celebrate.
Stream deck. All right.
All right. I gotta celebrate
What do you... I can't...
the end of.
What do you...
Serrated knife.
Oh, okay. Into what?
Wine bottle.
That's not how you open a wine bottle.
Yes, it is.
I mean, that's apparently how you open a wine bottle. That's not how most people open wine bottles.
Shit. I got this.
You got a bunch of cork in there now?
Whoop.
Oh, did it drop in?
It did.
Yep.
That's not what I intended to do. But
You,
hey,
you should get a corkscrew.
it works.
Hey, how about we not get
I'm celebrating the end of the medium.
We don't even know if we're going to finish tonight. We think so, but we're not sure.
Yes,
Who knows what could happen?
that is that.
So,
Usually do not that much of a mess.
while Matthew
All right,
gets yelled
let's do
at.
this.
Oh, no, the cork. Oh, you're going to drink so much cork. Right out of the bottle, too? You don't even have, like, a plastic sippy cup to pour it into?
It's fine.
So, Matthew, last week we left off, well, sorry, not last week, 2 weeks ago. Last week we had to do a last-minute cancellation. Xbox Live was down. So, 2 weeks ago, we were being chased. We had just found our way through a coded door and then got chased down a hallway into a bunker. And that's where we left off, right?
Oh, gee, I wonder what's on your screens.
Apparently, Kit is very mad at me right now.
Why is wine all over the house?
You got wine all over? I mean, I was pissed too. It's done. They'll never know. They can never know. They wouldn't understand. They would never forgive me. But they are safe. That's what matters. Separation. It's the only way. Okay, that's creepy. Alright, so we gotta do the zappy in the spirit place. But we have no farts right now. So we gotta find our way, because we're gonna open that. So we gotta find our way to the fart. That's some creepy sounds.
Whew.
What is this place? Some sort of a fallout shelter?
Just scouting ahead and working my way towards the achievement of being outside my body for 10 minutes. Okay.
Is it cumulative over multiple playthroughs?
Yeah, I just got it.
God damn it.
Alright, so... Yeah, we're gonna have to go cut this thing open. Why is there suddenly a reticle on the right-hand side? On the spirit side. I don't know if that's big enough for you to see.
I don't know what you're referring
It's
to.
gone now, but there's a little reticle in the center of the right-hand screen.
Oh.
God. There's like a sweet spot you have to find, but it moves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They really love their like really slow cutting through flesh,
Yeah.
don't they?
Or they're just trying to make me like make a sawing motion by going back and forth. No, that's
That's what they call immersion.
yeah. Do you see it? The reticle? It's like just above her butt right now on the right hand side.
Oh yes, I do.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Yeah, it is weird. It seems like an oversight.
Maybe it's a bug.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like it should be there. Oh, I hear moths.
There. That looks like a way out. But it's half underwater.
Not on this side, it's not. This seems to be running at a higher frame rate than before. I wonder... Yeah, and we're not dropping frames anymore either.
You think it's because you did the change before?
No, because so in previous weeks we'd been using just software encoding for the video encoding.
Yeah.
This week before we went live, I tested using the video card for hardware encoding.
You got the farts.
I got the farts. But I was dropping frames, so I switched back to software. I think the game was just patched to be less of a hog. Less of a greedy pig.
That might be it.
That was a very easy fart to find. Compared
I mean,
to, like,
when
the
you
last
got
couple of farts they've made me find.
they make you really run around for those farts.
Yeah. Like you really work for it.
Work for it.
Okay, well I guess let's go... Well, no, because that's where we're supposed to go. And you know me, I like to run around in circles on catwalks.
Yeah?
I like to explore. I gotta see the things that there are to see. Is this? What am I
I'm mad
looking
that my wine plan backfired.
Did it backfire, or did it go exactly as everyone but you expected it to go?
I can normally get the cork out like this way with a knife, but
Why a knife? Wouldn't a fork
because we don't
be
have
easier?
we
It's
don't
got better
don't own
twisting motion.
yeah, we don't own a corkscrew, so
Well, you should get a corkscrew. You can get them at like the dollar store.
you make it sound like they're cheap and easy to get.
Yeah, that's because they are. Oh, this is like an opposite fart. I need to take the fart out of this one. Never mind. I can just use a switch instead of my ghostly gas.
Maybe I could pump out the water from here.
Should I go back and get that door? Or wait, is this the other side of it? Yes, it is.
Okay.
So, oh, this is to power the pump, not for the door.
Oh, okay. Gotta fart on it to get that pump moving.
Gas it up, baby. Give it the gas. A relic of the past. When we first stumbled upon the site, we thought it was just an old German bunker. A couple corridors, maybe some outdated supplies. 2 weeks of excavation later, we knew that old Funny Mustachio must have had big plans for this place. I've never heard Hitler called old Funny Mustachio before. A whole system of underground tunnels, reinforced concrete walls, the whole shebang. I guess he wanted to have himself a little forced retreat in case the whole master race thing didn't work out, which it didn't. Commies did what they do best, stolen it for themselves. Go fuck yourself. They wanted to repurpose it into a full-on nuclear shelter. They even got a power grid going. But that's as far as they got before the dream of Nebo went to shit. Luckily for me, the entire thing was very hush-hush, and I made sure it stayed that way. As far as I know, most people who knew about it died in the massacre. Wouldn't exactly call it a silver lining, but still. If things go south, we should have a place to lay low.
Wait, so this was Hitler's bunker?
Yeah. This is an old
Is that what
Nazi
they're saying?
bunker. Yes.
Okay.
And then the
So what
communists stole it, because that's the only thing communists are good at.
It's on.
Yeah.
Okay, alright. We got pumps here. We got 2 that are full. We gotta fill the tanks. So how do I... Oh, there's a manual. I should probably read it. Water level indicator. Measures water in a given chamber. Water flow direction. Switches direction of water flow. Initiates water pump. Okay, so... Oop, did not mean to back out of that. So we want it going
Shit.
here.
Looks like both retention tanks are closed off.
Wait, why?
Maybe I could get down there and open them
I have to go do a thing with my hands like a human.
Okay, let's get a lay of the land.
They keep giving me these maps, and they're never useful.
Yeah,
Okay,
I know.
so I'm in
it's,
3 right now. I need to go to 4A, tank 2 valve, and 1A, tank 1 valve. Okay, so
It's
one
like
of these
the
I need
game
to go
is
right
too-
on, left.
The game is too linear for these maps to be useful.
Right.
It's just
Oh, I should have recharged my fart. Only got 1 fart instead of 2 farts. You always want to be fully
mean,
loaded.
you always want to
Lower
make sure
levels are
you
flooded.
have a full tank of
I'm not
gas.
much of a diver.
Absolutely.
I'm watching you while I slowly clean my desk of all the wine that I
Can't believe you, Matthew.
I can't believe I did that either. It's like anytime I'm like performing something in front of someone,
I
I
was gonna say, that's
fuck
what you
it
get
up.
for trying to show off.
Yeah, it's. I mean, I'm sure you can guess how my live shows with my band go. I like master it like all by myself, and then as soon as I have an audience, I'm just like, "Whoa."
There's the fart. All right, fully farted, fully
Yeah.
loaded.
All right.
Ghost Fart 2, fully loaded.
So do you think this is gonna be an ultra short episode, or do you think we're
No.
gonna?
Oh,
No.
wait, do I have to out of body here? Because I can't go down this line. But she can.
She can soup.
What?
Get it? Like she can and chicken soup. She can soup.
Nope, I don't get that at all. I can't. Is this the shield? That's the shield. That's what. Fuck out of here. Oh, that's not. Run out of farts. And that's not helping. Can I just fry you? No, I can't. No, stop. Okay. Bail out.
Oof. Everything looks blurry.
Yes, it does. Let's go field farter again.
Everything's so blurry. That's
Oh,
the only line I know from that song.
I left inside out again, that's why. Keep doing that.
Like I'm getting really eager for you to like confront and kill them all somehow.
We did that once already, remember? And it didn't matter.
Yeah, but you got to learn about his past and then sympathize with him and then release his soul.
I don't want to do that. I want to send him straight to hell. Okay, so I can't go and get this tank, so I guess I need to keep doing what I was doing. So go back through here, go down here. Yeah, there is really only 2 places to go. The map is not a ton of help. Seems like this is a valve. Seems like I should be able to do something with that. But no, it's not the valve we're looking for apparently.
They left the valve in there to hint at Half-Life 3.
I don't understand why real Marianne can't just go down the stairs. Look at the,
Yeah.
I didn't see anything way over there. So you can't. It didn't seem like I could go. Oh,
There we go. There you go. You did it.
Nope, I didn't. I died. I was holding down the wrong button. I did the insight button instead of the shield button, so I just got killed.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a good thing I'm not like doing this in front of people or anything, because then I'd really fuck it up. Okay.
Turns
I gotta
out
say-
Team Bloober is doing the Half-Life reboot.
Don't. I don't even have any reverence for Half-Life, but don't do that. Don't put that evil on them. decided to take the long way back.
Ah, the lower
Am I
levels
full
are
of farts?
flooded.
Why do I look only half farted?
I'm not much of a diver.
Let's get fucking farted, boys.
Yes.
God, it's a long walk
Sucking
to get
some-
farted.
Gotta suck in some of that fart juice.
Suck it in, hold it in like a bong hit. Really let it fill the lungs.
Oh god.
Oh, there is water there. I guess that makes more sense. Alright, here we go. We're gonna do right bumper this time.
All right. You can do this.
Well, I mean, that remains to be seen.
I mean,
Hey, look, we did it.
you did it. This
Hey, look,
whole
there's
stream
another-
isn't gonna be you farting at mobs.
Could be. Okay, but now what? How do I make this useful to my body? Get farts.
Is there something you could is there something you could zap down here?
I don't see anything.
Hmm. Huh. Wonder if you have to do something first and then you can do it.
Yeah, but what? Yeah, you know what? I should just leave insight on at all times, just in case. Let's check this again.
I don't think you have enough farts to do this.
We're gonna find out. Sometimes you just gotta get it done with the parts you have instead of worrying about the parts you want. Oh, we didn't have enough farts to make it through, but we survived anyway. Alright, we endured the pain. Yeah, I cannot interact with anything. Is this matter?
You- Is it possible to walk past here? I don't know.
Alright.
Maybe you have to do something first.
Yeah.
Did-
But
Did you
what?
how did things go with the pump? Is there anything you
Well, so there's 2 valves I have to turn manually to open up the water tank so that I can use the pumps. I can't use the pumps yet.
Oh, okay.
There's only like 2 things I can interact with. And most of it's just looking. I can't. I feel like I should like be able to drop this, but I can't.
There. That looks like a way out.
Yeah, you
It's
said
half
that last time.
underwater.
It doesn't help. So there's something down here, but I need to move the water before I can go down there.
Unless you go out of body.
Oh, shit, I keep forgetting about that. Even though I literally just did it. Okay, here's another thing to charge apart.
Watching Drew charges farts. I mean, this kind of just sounds like the times we would like hang out.
Like eat Taco Bell and then play Halo for hours.
Yeah.
Drink an entire jug of sangria on our own in little plastic cups.
Boone's Farm. Remember we drank
Oh, God.
when you were young enough. We drank Boone's Farm.
When we were young enough, what does that mean?
We were young enough to drink Boone's Farm.
Is there a maximum age for Boone's Farm, and if so, what is it?
I feel like you have leeway for like 1 or 2 years after you turn 21 of drinking Boone's Farm.
But by
You know,
then
like-
you should know better or be able to
Yeah.
afford better.
Yes.
Because the thing about Boone's Farm is like, shit's $1.99 or something. Like it's stupid cheap.
Yeah. Ugh.
This is a can't do nothing. I don't know.
Hmm.
Again, this is like a place I can't go. I can't get through.
Yay, you did it.
I did nothing. It's at least full of my farts in front of me. I didn't fire one off there. Matthew, I might need you to start finding a solution for me here. We're not gonna finish tonight if I get stuck on this.
Yes.
Does
You're doing
this
great.
need to be on? What if I have this on?
Oh, you could turn that back on. Maybe that'll help.
Yeah.
Now that you
How?
have access to it from a different angle.
I don't think that's gonna do anything here. This is just like such a dumb long way to run down a dumb long linear path for no reason.
They got to create tension, is what they're doing.
Is that what it is?
I mean,
that what I'm feeling?
obviously, you are not well versed enough in horror to understand
I'm not
the
feeling
difference
tension.
between. I mean, it's. I guess there's no accounting for taste.
Yeah, it's tough when you have good taste, but the game expects you to have bad taste.
Okay, so let's see. I don't think out of body down the stairs is the key. Got to be
Yeah.
something else.
That's what I'm thinking. But what? If I find out I need to turn that electricity back off, I'm gonna be mad because it's a long walk.
Yeah.
It's just like they keep having me look at nothing, and I just don't understand why.
Okay, fart room.
Look, this looks like a thing that I'll have to turn with a wheel that I have to get, but maybe not. Why can I not face it?
Hmm.
Oh, there is a pipe here. Follow the pipe. Where's the pipe? Was this closed before? I don't remember.
Can you out of body into it? Because it looks like
No.
it might be open on the.
Is
Oh
it?
no. It looks like it might be open on the spirit world.
I can't even, like, maybe. Let's find out. It's like such a bad view. Yep, there we go. Alright. Let's try out first.
Oh motherfucker!
What?
I think that's the stairway you kept trying to go down. So it's basically a door that's pointless. It's like a pointless door.
Why would you do this? Oh, that's a way for me to get past the electricity in ghost form, at least. Yeah, no, that's a real fuck you.
Yeah.
Just...
Go back to the pump room. Maybe something with the power.
So I can't
Change
get to the
something in
pump
there.
room from this side with the electricity on. So maybe I do need to keep it off. Do a long way around again. Actually, wait, can I get there from here, right? Yeah, yeah. I just gotta go. Didn't I just... Oh, wait, I died after reading this. That's why. Okay. We got it again.
Okay.
Yes. It's on.
Oh yeah, you had to turn on the power. Yep.
Shit. Looks like both
Oh,
retention tanks
But
are
I still
closed
can't
off.
do anything.
Maybe I could get down there and open them manually.
I had to move the water to the middle, and it lowered the water on each side. So now I bet the water will be lower when I go places.
Hmm.
Son of a biscuit. Can't go to the right because I left the electricity on. I don't think having that electricity on is doing anything, by the way. I think she just said the voice line because I died in between, so she reset.
Maybe. Do you think maybe you had to examine that before anything would change after you died?
Maybe. Okay, so I still can't go down there.
that would be really annoying and stupid game design.
Do the water change. So, through here, it did. There we go.
So you had to just examine the
Yep.
thing. Okay.
Well, I did have to press one button.
Oh, okay. You have full farts, sir.
Who wants to get farted?
Who let the farts out?
So this just lets me go further in physical form because I still can't
Okay.
go any further than this in physical form.
Maybe there's something you can actually interact with down here now.
Oh, wait, that looked like. Hold on. You saw that, right? As I was like going down the stairs, but I can't go this way. Do you see right there? There's something there. Let's go inside just to make the full timer here. Come on, do it again.
You can do it. I believe in you. I believe in your
Believe it or not,
skills.
this is me holding down the run button.
I like your little like.
The prance. Yep, still
Huh.
can't.
Or can't go down that. Maybe check the other stairs.
I check the other stairs first. You have to have inside on this sometimes. See that? Is the thing I'm seeing on the stairs just that fart charger, maybe?
Probably. That's what I'm thinking.
Anything with this yet?
Mm-mm.
I can see that the water is higher in this tank. That's nice to hear.
So it should be lower in the other one, other tank then, right?
So we moved water from the outsides to the center, but we still
Okay,
haven't put
so
any
you-
water in the tank, which is the thing we need to like end with.
Alright, so yes. Is the water lower on those stairs? Quite
So
see.
it was not. Yeah, no, it's still the same height here.
No. Hmm.
Maybe there's more I can do down here as a ghost now that
Maybe.
I don't know anything.
Now that you examined the thing.
Is there anything for me to do now that I'm down here? Nope. Still nothing. I can just charge my fart up for the run back. Yeah, I'm not back through that again. What am I missing here? Let's go way around shit with that electricity again. Maybe I'm the right way to do that. I think so. We'll find out. Yes. Oh, what if? So we can't put any in the tanks yet. What if we put it over there?
Okay.
Oh,
And
yeah.
over there.
I can probably get to the first tank now.
Naughty
Oh,
girl.
God bless her.
Figured it out.
Grateful. If not for me. If not for me.
I just realized the utility of the electric thing.
Oh.
What would you be?
You electrocute him, right?
Scotch.
Yeah, I gotta get him on the right side of me to do that though, because I have to run through.
You owe me.
Yeah.
Shit. The valve is missing. Please be around, valve.
She really likes anthropomorphizing the things she's looking for.
Who doesn't?
That's right. Hey, look.
Oh,
Hey, good old bolt cutters, baby.
she has to use one of her friends to get a new friend.
Yeah.
Hey. That's my way out. Once I dry it up a bit.
What do you mean dried up? It's dry.
There.
They
Now
make
it's
me
ready
do
to
very
gulp down some
specific,
water.
like, rotate the stick around to, like, cut through flesh and stuff. But then when I have a wheel, something that would make sense to rotate, they're like, nah, just press X.
Yeah. All right.
Okay,
Cool,
so
you
now
did
I
it.
can fill that tank with water.
Pretty dollhouse.
Stop.
So many dolls to play with. Such pretty things to wear. Princess.
See what they in the spirit world.
Nurse Ursula.
Ursula.
She was insatiable. And him, the only one to get
Shit,
away.
the water's all the way up here now. I can't get to them.
But they don't last. They never last.
To buy you.
But you will.
I'm gonna be his everyday coat. Okay, so now we want to put things there. And we're gonna do that.
Yeah.
I think it's kind of lame they give me buttons to press. I want to, like, let me turn the what's it? I want to, valves are fun to turn.
Maybe only drain the part,
So
like
far, so
maybe move
good.
the middle a
Now
little
I
bit,
can get to the other tank.
so you can get to, so you can like maneuver around more. Yeah. That way you can.
Yep. No, it makes sense.
Yeah.
If he chases me, I have to run back this way and flip the electricity and let him get fucking fucked.
Yep.
This seems like a hallway he'd chase me now. Honestly, every hallway in this game seems like a hallway he'd chase me now.
This game is mostly made up of hallways.
Yeah. Oh, come on. I'm just screaming. I hit the shield. Hey, the valve's just down here. Again, sex.
That's it. Second tank ready for duty.
Oh, I should have charged before I left. Now I'm empty. Fuck.
Got no farts left to fight
I got
with.
no farts.
I'm so glad you're here. All the others, not enough. Never enough.
Did you see it?
Never full. Never warm. And her old, worn out rag. You cut from the same cloth.
That's right. Okay. That doesn't help me. Move the water to the tanks, and then how do I get him to chase me across this thing?
No idea. I'm sure the game will present itself.
Should we do it like that, or do I need to
I think you need the east one
yeah,
completely
that was where she
drained,
said that we I think that was
Yeah.
where we were, and she said my way out.
and then you need to have the central one empty too. I think
So,
she'll give you like a audio cue when you get it right.
yeah.
The central chamber's open. Get your ass down there,
The
Marianne.
problem is when the water's all the way down over here, I can't go this way, I think. Got an achievement for making it through the pump station even though I'm still here. Can I go around? Let's make sure. Because if I can get him to chase me, this is the side I want to do it from, and then I want to have him chase me through the control room.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is right here. This is... I can't. Why is this wall up? Like, this door closes. So I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna lower the east or the west by 1, move it to the middle.
Then how are you gonna get? Oh, you just want to straight up get him to chase you.
Yeah.
Take care of them
wanna kill
first. Is what you're saying.
Yeah. Also, I think there's an achievement for finding a way to murder him, and I want it. It's not letting me interact with it anymore.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It is trying to kill me.
So much out there for us to see, for us to eat, for us to wear. Can't go out like this, alone.
So the only thing I can do is go the way we're supposed to.
Your path is
Yeah.
Just let me wear you.
looks like they're just forcing you to
We'll
confront them.
walk this world together.
Okay, we're fully farted, so we don't need to do that. Farted to the max, baby.
Maximum farts.
It's the only way I know how to live.
When is he gonna start chasing you? Come on.
Ask and you shall receive. I'm holding it. I'm literally holding it.
No more cold. No more shame. Never
Oh, looks like a different
again.
switch you could electrocute him with.
Let them look. Let them see. Let them know. Let them feel.
I think you electrocute him
Our
here.
pain.
You just gotta get to that switch.
9.
Oh, and they took away your farts.
No, I can't go anywhere. I can't go anywhere. What am I supposed to do?
You gotta get to the other side of him, I think, and hit that switch that's next to him.
But how do I get past him? Like, I can't go around. There's no.
I don't know. Run.
I mean, that way.
Run and press the button.
That way. That time, I tried to move away from him. If I try to move towards him, I think he's just gonna get me faster. But we'll see.
There's only one way to find out.
Boof.
No more hunger. No more cold.
Is it gonna do this every time? Because I'm gonna die like 6 or 7 times.
Shame. Never
unskip.
again.
Yeah.
Let them look. Let them see. see.
Show
Let
me a door that
them
I
know.
can't get through in either.
Let them feel
'Cause I have to flip the switch.
our pain.
Oh, I have an idea. I know what you do. Go out of body, run, have him chase you through that door, and then go back to your normal self, and then hit the switch.
Me get back here.
Brilliant.
No!
Quick, run to the switch.
Cheated.
I'm running.
No! Come back!
Yep.
Come back!
Yeah. There we go.
Done.
I thought the door was closed in both. That's why I was confused. Alright. Well, it's a good thing you're here to carry me.
Yes.
You sweet little genius.
I'm your survival horror expert.
I thought you were going to say escort. I was going to say that's a different thing. That's
Lily,
I mean, I could be your escort as well.
Thomas.
I've done it
job in
before.
the back of a cab or something.
you were here. I can feel it.
I've done it before.
Okay. Did she say I've been here before? I can feel it.
Hmm.
Plot twist: she is Hitler reincarnated.
She is related to Hitler. She's Hitler's granddaughter. Great-granddaughter. I don't know.
Here's what I think I know. The powers come from the same place, but they can manifest in different ways. She seems to exist in both places, as if her mind can inhabit two bodies at the same time. To her, whatever happens in one place affects the other. Does she see the line between the two, or are they one and the same? New hypothesis. Death thins out the veil between worlds, so that a newborn mind never has to split. Makes sense? In a weird, fucked up way. Not really.
That's just the ramblings of a crazy person.
Yeah, so if you're young enough and suffer trauma, you get superpowers.
Vitamins, antibiotics,
It's sort of like the natural
Neuroleptics,
extension of PTSD as a
antidepressants.
superpower.
Mhm.
even
That-
by my
that trope
standards,
that you
that's
see in a lot of,
pills.
Awful procedural type things.
Mhm.
Hey, I know this one. Used to be one of my favorites.
Really? You still like butterflies after fucking Mr. Maw Man turns into them? You're still like, yeah, butterflies are fucking sweet.
Yeah, apparently.
Oh, one of these. I'm gonna get it in the green.
Burnt to a crisp. Guess I should look for a spare.
Just shove the bolt cutters in there, they're conductive. Take the lantern. We know the Maw's not dead, right? Like, he didn't die last time. Why would he die this time? We shocked him.
He's
We
just incapacitated.
yeah, we just made him go away for like a minute.
Is that door behind you always open, or which? I can't remember which way you came in here.
I think I came this way. Like, I came from the way I'm going right now.
Okay.
This was not open.
Turning off the power must have opened it.
That's how doors work.
Yeah.
That's how doors with rotating valves on them work.
Mm-hmm.
I'll take the fire axe. Hey, look.
Busted open. From the
Inside.
Inside.
oh yes.
Oh, I should have looked before I... Wait, can I put it back?
Nope.
No, fuck. I should have looked in the room.
Done
This
fucked
was
up.
definitely Lily's place,
Took the light out.
where he kept her.
Jesus. Salt. Who knew it was that simple? A bit of alchemy, some spiritual infusion, and there you have it. Looks like the folk tales were true after all. Anyway, the room is ready. And it works. It actually works. For the first time in my life, I can feel alone. It feels fucking wonderful. Salt keeps the spirits out.
I mean, that's a general.
Imagine being
Yeah.
locked up in this place, having a needle shoved into your arm day in, day out. You didn't deserve this, Lily.
There's a lot of like
Again, with the
supernatural
salt.
related stuff that
The whole room
has
is
to do
lined
with
with
salt.
it.
Yeah.
he,
Little windows
why I
into
actually,
the world.
line my toilet with salt.
It's something, I guess.
Gotta keep the demons in.
Sunshine doesn't really translate to text, though. She'd be a grown woman by now, but the room is still all dolls and unicorns.
I don't see a unicorn. I see 2 bears and a doll and wallpaper with like creepy possessed creatures.
Maybe she thinks the deer is a unicorn.
Quite the selection. So she could doll herself up with no one to see her.
Doll
Maybe
herself
you
up,
meant
get it?
well, but somehow this just...
But Alright, what fresh hell is gonna pop up now?
The maw comes back.
So
And
wait a
this
minute.
time he's pissed.
So the room was lined with salt so nothing could get in, but something did burst out from it.
Yes.
And they're saying Lily
think-
was in there.
Well, remember Lily was talking to the maw before, right? She's sort of like the one who gave it power.
I guess. But how did it get in the room if it was lined with salt, is what I'm saying.
Hmm.
What if Lily exploded
Is the
door?
maw. She wants to wear her sister like a coat.
Well, but then who's Sadness?
I don't know.
Can Lily be both Sadness and...
I don't make the rules.
Look at that!
First
They're
first
doing
try.
it.
Yeah. Well, because they put them in order of, like, least to most effect.
Yeah.
Turn on the first 2 and then the last one. Ta-da.
Nice decor. Very
Shattered mirror.
minimalist. Huh. Mold. It looks pretty fresh.
Ah,
Fresh
yes, that's
mold.
how I would
It's been
describe
here
mold.
recently.
Pretty fresh. I mean, relatively, I guess. Like,
Fresh mold.
it wouldn't be moldy if it was
If I find enough pieces, I might
a
be
long
able to
time
get
ago.
to
You're
the
gonna
other
make me
side.
find pieces of glass now?
Better.
Why does it have to be a complete mirror? Isn't it just have to be like enough to get a reflection?
Right.
Or is it or does it have to actually show her whole body
I guess.
before
I
she
don't
can
know.
move through?
Well, you don't want her to go through and not have legs or something. It's quiet now. Just me and her. Just me and her. It feels strange, but in a good way. How it should be. I best enjoy it while it lasts. I already started moving the workshop over to the hotel. If anything happens, I don't want her anywhere near it. I'm going in soon. To get him back. This only ends in one of 2 ways. Either both of us are coming back, or neither. I don't know what he's talking about. I don't know. So
Is
who's
this the
writing
guy that
these?
had the 2 mind? Or
That's kind of what I'm thinking. Jesus, the controls keep resetting. Okay, where am I supposed to find the pieces of glass?
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay. Here's one.
I think
So
all
far,
So
of
this
them
is-
are-
good.
so I'm assuming this game doesn't have tank controls.
No, it does.
It does. Like you have to press forward to move forward.
Well, no, you press forward relative to the camera angle. But
Oh,
when
that's
the
not
camera
tank
angle
controls.
rapidly changes,
Oh no, tank
It
controls
doesn't
is like
reset.
the first couple Silent Hills where you press up on the on the stick and your character will move forward no matter like what's in front of them, no matter what camera angle is. So like,
okay, yeah, no.
and that's kind of the survival horror like standard I go by, because like if you have, for me it works really well because if the camera angle is always changing, it's not going to change your direction when the camera angle changes.
Right. But your perspective still changes.
Yeah, like, and like that's why tank controls were, you know, a thing. It was sort of like a solution, but a lot of the games have just
There.
completely abandoned them.
Another one.
And I think I
That's because
think
games
I at
also
least want
abandoned fixed camera for the most part.
yeah. Yeah, I at least if you have fixed camera, I at least want tank controls.
I don't know. I'm okay with this. This has been working fairly well.
I want the option to have tank controls is better. Like it's fine if you don't, you know, have that as default, but
Oh hell yeah!
actually with the
I turned
that,
on the
like,
radio in the bathroom. You hear it?
yes I do. Actually with the Silent Hill remake, or not Silent Hill remake, Resident Evil, the first, like the remake of the first game that came out on like the PS4. When you they gave you an option to not use tank controls in that, and it actually completely breaks the game because it makes every like encounter really fucking trivial.
Where's this last piece of glass?
This is definitely an Akira Yamaoka tune.
These scars I hide.
Oh, here we go. Here's a room I haven't been in.
Looks like he could never quite let go of his passion. In another life, perhaps.
Won't let me run no more.
She almost saw me today. Sensed me. I should have known. I need to be more careful. Keep my distance. It's just that. Not a day goes by that I don't think of her. I know I did the right thing leaving her at the hospital, crossed out. It's better this way. She's better this way. But I keep thinking of that day, when it finally happens. When she discovers what she really is. She'll be confused, afraid. I should be there for her, to help her make sense of it all. To tell her it's alright. No. She'll make it through. She's strong, just like her mother.
So maybe this is her father writing.
Yeah, so that would be Thomas, right? Isn't that what we figured?
This should be enough.
Yeah.
Let's make magic happen.
Don't.
This was definitely Thomas's workspace. I can sense the determination. Whatever he was working on, he really gave it his all. Were you trying to send the monster away? Or to get your other self back?
Creepy.
Now you can go to the nightmare version of this area.
Great. Can't wait. Is it going to be weird on the other side? I hope so.
And there it was. The moment we finally met.
Ooh, that is framey.
It's you. You're alive.
Thomas?
In a way. Yes.
Wait. You're the other one. The spirit. But the hound. I thought you were gone.
Gone. No. No. trapped. I spent years in Henry's fucked up world. Oh, yeah. When you sent him away, I could finally break free. That's why you're so important. You can finish this.
Where is he? Where is my father?
I don't know. For the first time in my life, I don't feel his presence. I've been away for so long. Could you stay for a moment? Tell me how all this.
This is where it links into the beginning where she's telling the story.
Mm-hmm. Should have recognized the tablecloth because it showed her sitting at the table.
Yeah.
What is the spirit doing right now? Just not holding a cigarette.
Starts with a dead girl.
It's so funny watching her smoke a non-cigarette.
What about Lily? Did my father...
No. He couldn't have. He wouldn't. He loved her too much. Both of you.
So, what happened to her? What is this place?
This is where he kept her. That cell back there. It only exists in one world. Keeps the other one out. He built it so that he could be alone. It is the only place.
Thomas is the mob.
Separated from his powers. From me. Came in handy once Lily became unstable.
Unstable.
I still think it's Lily.
What do you mean?
She's a medium too, Marianne. A powerful one. Guess it runs in the family.
This whole game has been part of Lillian's mind.
When Richard hurt her, it awoke something inside her. Something terrible. And you
was only a matter of time before it got out. It's what your father feared. What he tried to avoid.
That's why he called me. But that means...
Yes. She's still alive. There's still a way to save her. You have to find her, Marianne.
Where is she? Where is my sister?
You know where.
The lake.
It's coming. Time for you to go. I'll hold it off for as long as I can.
I'm not leaving you.
It's a continuation of the theme that trauma gives you superpowers.
You can't only save everyone, Butterfly. Trust me, I know.
Because Lily's trauma
sorry.
made her a powerful medium.
Mm-hmm. He's also very strong because his wife died, and his kids
Yeah.
fucked up.
Oh no. No. No, no, no.
Gotta make your way to the lake.
There's no split world.
God. This is it. The place from my dream. I've walked this path 1,000 times in my mind. But this time,
This looks really good.
something is different.
Except for the occasional pop.
Hmm.
Tell where I'm supposed to walk.
I'm getting close. I can feel it. I can feel it so clearly now.
This is definitely another Akira Yamaoka one.
Oh, it's half a butterfly. Jesus. I just realized her necklace is half a butterfly.
Her sister has the
I
other
need
half.
it. Lillian.
Been waiting for you.
little sister. Lily, I didn't know. I couldn't remember. I'm so sorry.
It's okay. It was better that way. At least you had a life. For a while.
Lily,
That
She's supposed to be older than Marianne? 'Cause she doesn't
Apparently.
look it.
day when the fire broke out at our house,
Looks like a creepy
I
child.
made a deal.
I mean, she kind of has just sat in a room for
Part
like
of
20
my
years or
soul.
something.
Mhm.
That was tormented. Was set loose.
When they pull apart, are the... No, never mind. I was going to say, are the necklaces going to be connected? Because that would be dumb.
To save you. It helped us escape the flames. But in return, I had to set it free. Free to devour. To destroy. To kill.
the Neva massacre.
Look at this imagery.
Yes.
They're so apart, disconnected, because they're,
All
you know,
those
facing away
people
from each other.
died so that we could live. Because I lived, so did my demons.
She's gonna drown herself in the lake.
Oh my god.
Father knew my powers were too dangerous. He left you at the hospital so you could have a normal life.
And what about you? Did he try to...
No. Maybe he should have. But he couldn't bring himself to do it. Instead, he locked me away. But he only delayed the inevitable. Monster. It got out.
You're getting all
Now
glitchy.
you're
Oh, there
here.
it is.
It's happened a few times.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's the update
You're
or the camera.
only one who can fix this. You. We both share our father's gifts, but also his fate.
They're gonna drown her they're gonna drown themselves in the lake together.
Then they'll be so strong from the trauma,
Yeah.
they'll just tear them all in
All I
half.
see is a girl. You. Shot dead. Here, on this pier. Hasn't it already happened?
No.
So that whole
It's not the
conversation, she thought
past
she
you
was talking to a
see.
spirit?
Apparently.
Can she not tell the difference?
The dream.
I mean, she still sees the person in
It's
front of them, I
what
guess.
I want to
Mhm.
happen.
What?
It all ends in me.
But... No! No!
You can't send a spirit away while the host is still alive. That's why you couldn't destroy the monster. That's why Sadness didn't want to go.
But... You're my sister.
That's why it has to be you. I'm not strong enough. It won't let me. Only you can end this. Only you can fix what our father could not.
Liliana, I can't. Please, don't
I'm
make me do
sorry.
this.
It's the only way to destroy it. To prevent further bloodshed.
Lily?
Marianne? What's going on?
Skin suit gone, not dark yet, but it's getting there.
There is another way.
Marianne,
Just gonna shoot herself. Yeah.
no.
Apparently.
What is she doing? It changes nothing.
Like you
Nothing!
said, I'm your only chance. Aren't I? You need me. A medium strong enough to sustain you. The others? They only lasted for so long before you broke them down.
Marianne, please. I don't want
Maybe
this.
it's not your choice. Maybe this is my story after all. No! Don't do this!
Please, sister. Set me free.
No! Stay back! Stay back!
It has to be you.
He'll never stop killing.
You finish this.
Only you can end this.
You can't always save everyone, Butterfly.
And they left it a cliffhanger, so you don't know which one died.
No, they're gonna do it. They're gonna come back and show it.
It all starts with a dead girl.
Team Bluebird can't just leave it hanging. They don't have it in them. Holy shit, they did.
Unless there's a post-credits thing.
We're gonna find out. Oh, we did it.
I think it's sort of a way of like, hey, we can tie it up, but also leave it open for a sequel.
Yeah. See, to me, it's not tying it up if you don't actually tie it up. You can't just, like, drop the curtain at the climax of a play and then be like, we did it! It's over now.
I don't know. There's some really good things that have done it. Have you seen The Thing?
Yeah. But that's like, I don't know. I feel like that works because it's almost like the point.
Yeah. Or this seems like it might be a cop-out for a sequel.
I mean, it feels like it might be a cop-out because they were like, that's deep, right? Right? What if we just don't show it?
Yeah. So the lesson of this is trauma gives you superpowers and it makes you so powerful that you need to be killed.
Apparently.
It does seem like they like really milked the wow, Troy Baker voiced Ma.
Interesting.
Anyway, it seems like they really milked Akira Yamaoka for like those last last half hour or so. Like that's where I heard the majority of his stuff.
Right, it's almost like I liked there wasn't enough of it. I liked it and there wasn't enough of it.
Yeah. Like they didn't have him compose the whole game, and I feel like that's sort of a missed opportunity.
I liked the creepy music that came in when I turned on the radio at the end, and I wish things like that had happened throughout the game.
Yeah. Like I can definitely tell his style from the other composer very easily. But yes. So what are your thoughts? You feel like you are disappointed, satisfied?
I am much quieter than the music right now.
Yes, you are.
Music is very loud.
quieter than
Bring that down a smidge there.
playing with a hand while I talk, because I have when I talk I have to fidget with things.
Got it.
Anytime I'm like looking down during a stream, it's because I'm fidgeting with something. I have like a whole collection of like weird things I fidget with.
we
sound
go.
quieter than before.
Okay. How about now?
Oh, you sound better now. I can hear you.
Okay. There we go. I figured out how to turn down just the...
I didn't even finish my wine. I've been drinking water too at the same time, so
Gotta stay hydrated. I'm drinking water.
like it's just less hangover, less potential for hangover. You know.
Yeah, you're an old man now. You have to be careful when you drink.
Oh God, yeah. Like I remember, like when we were in our 20s and we would drink and just feel fine the next day. That was great.
Oh, I never felt fine the next day. I have...
Oh no, I know you.
I
Yeah,
have always
you
been horrible at drinking, and
you never felt fine the next day whether you drank or not.
that's true. Yeah. I mean, for the last like 2 weeks, almost every single day I've woken up with a headache, which is just fantastic. That's a real great way to live life. And about half of those have been migraines, so I am just flying through my meds right now.
Oh God, yeah.
Hit detection.
What? For what?
All the moth stuff, I guess? I don't know.
Wow, Mary Elizabeth McGlynn, she's done
So
vocals
three of the
for all
five
of the
songs
Silent Hill
listed
stuff.
had three of the 5 songs listed had a Kiriyami on it.
Oh, that was Troy Baker singing in that one song? I didn't know he could sing. I know he could voice act.
I mean, he's Troy Baker. What can't he do?
I feel like Troy Baker is the actor people get when they can't get Nolan North.
Wow.
It's not. It sounds like shade, but you
It
know
is.
he's a good voice actor. He's apparently really good friends, and he has like a YouTube channel with Nolan North where they just play retro video games.
That's cool.
But that's sort of like the thing of like he seems like the go-to guy after Nolan North. I wouldn't call him the poor man's Nolan North because you know he's not. He's Troy Baker, but I'm trying to backpedal so
You
much
are.
right now.
Yeah. Quite desperately. I don't think we're getting a post-credits stinger here. This is not a Marvel movie.
Oh, they want you to review it.
Okay. Boy. What is this? Where's this gonna take me? So the thing is,
They
you're not
want
gonna...
they want you to review it, so you know. That's the first time I've ever seen a game that asks you to review it after you completed it.
I lost the window. I had to click out for a second because it's not going to be captured in OBS.
Yeah. That's such a weird thing.
Yeah, that is weird. Oh,
Oh.
wait, they want you to review it and then they'll give you a post-credit stinger? What?
What if you gave it a bad review, but this changed your mind?
Yeah.
You write in the review that the ending sucked, and then
I mean, they're not going to tie things up here. That looked like real Thomas. He had the gloves on.
yeah.
Real Thomas is
So
in
the
the spirit world? How does that work?
So the sequel is going to be about real Thomas. There is going to be a sequel, which that's definitely a sequel stinger. 'Cause it doesn't really add anything.
Has a sequel
and-
been confirmed, or do they just want to do one?
I think I think they want to do one. I don't know if it's been confirmed. I did hear this game already like made back its budget.
I believe that. I'm not sure how the financials work on Game Pass, but it sounds like things do well there.
Yeah, like it.
And it's been
like
on
they-
Game Pass, and then a bunch of people bought it anyway, so...
Yeah, so I mean, I feel like Game Pass is like a way for developers to recoup their stuff a lot easier
Mhm.
than just relying on purchases because more people will try it out if
Right.
it's, you know.
Yeah, there's absolutely things that like I wouldn't have like bought sight unseen, but
Yeah.
I'd certainly try them out because they're on Game Pass and then end up liking them. And I've bought a
Oh
few
yeah,
things as they leave Game Pass, so I think it's a good, it's a good way to do it.
yeah. So it's sort of like a Netflix of gaming. I have
Yeah.
a hand. Are we still streaming, or are
Oh,
we
we
just?
are. We are still streaming.
Oh, okay.
We do the whole shebang on the way out with
Yeah.
the
So,
follow
I don't
and the
know.
subscribe and all that.
What are your thoughts on the game? Like,
Yeah.
it,
Well, so I think technically it was cool. I kind of seeing how smoothly it ran this time. I kind of wish that it had been that way the whole time. But making games is hard, so.
yeah,
And it was, I mean, it was definitely going for something. I mean, it's rendering two things at once. It's not that it was like buggy, it's that it's doing a lot. That's what made it,
yeah,
framey and stuff. So, I appreciate that
yeah,
they tried something there. They went for it. And it was cool,
yeah.
technically. I think Team Bloober is not at as good as they think they are at making puzzles.
Yeah.
And yeah.
They're like the Mick for me. They're like the Mick Garris of horror games.
You're going to have to explain that reference to me.
All right. So Mick Garris is this horror director who loves horror. He created the TV show Masters of Horror.
Okay.
He's the films he does himself aren't as good as, like the stuff he like clearly loves. But like it's sort of like I want to like his stuff so much because you could tell he feels a passion for it.
Yeah, he's out
Like
there
and
trying.
he's and like he wrote I think one thing know him from is he wrote the movie Hocus Pocus.
Okay.
Yeah, like yeah, he's sort of like a very mediocre director, but he clearly loves what horror films that I kind of root for him and I want him to do better.
And that's how you feel about Team Bloober.
Yeah, like they clearly love horror games,
Yes.
but I feel like their stuff is kind of mediocre, like it doesn't reach the heights that they're aiming for.
This is a funny comparison to me because that's what I feel like we are to actual streamers.
I'm not even aiming at anything. I'm just here.
Just here drinking corks out of wine. That's
I mean, yeah. I mean, this. Okay, so there's portions of this game that were hard to get through, like watching, just because it was just sort of like.
I never know with this stuff. Am I bad at puzzles, or were the puzzles weird, or was I just getting lost, or like what was going on? I felt like I was getting lost in the puzzles. Some of them just like didn't make sense. Like I didn't understand what they wanted from me. If I understand
Well,
what they want from me, I can figure it out. But
some of them kind of seem more like less. I would say like it's not that they were less obvious. It's like they didn't necessarily inform you that you needed to do certain things.
Yeah, that's kind of
And-
what I was saying. Is like I feel
I
like it
mean-
wasn't clear to me what I was supposed to be doing sometimes.
In terms of survival horror puzzles, there are a lot of games that have more obscure sort of like
I've played the
add-
original Silent Hill, and I've gotten practically nowhere.
Oh,
So-
I've Silent Hill has excellent puzzles, okay?
Uh-huh.
But-
I don't
Those
think they're
are-
bad. I think they're like interesting.
Those
but
are-
I think they are obscure and they are like
Those are
difficult.
puzzles that don't care if you can solve them.
yes. Yeah.
It's sort of like just be like, hey, if you can't figure it out, just think about it, okay? Like the Team Bloober puzzles kind of seem like a little bit on easy mode when they're not like a little like it's not that they're like obscure, it's more like that they don't necessarily tell you all the elements of the puzzle all
Yeah.
the time.
Yeah.
It's sort of like, why am I doing this? Like the whole like pushing that like generator into the water. You weren't sure why you were doing it.
Right. It was just button prompt that was coming at me, and it seemed like the only thing I could do at the time. So I did it, and then it turns out that there was a reason for that, which
Yeah, and it
seemed weird.
didn't express why you were doing something, and I
Right.
feel like that's sort of the difference between a lot of like like that and some of like more of the top tier survival horror games. There are some like bottom tier survival horror games that have worse puzzles that are just like, why the fuck would you ever think that, type of solutions.
Yeah. I feel like there was some stuff in Blair Witch, like the whole house at the end was like,
Oh god.
why the fuck would I
Like,
want? Why do you think I would want to wander around this house for 45 minutes staring at my feet, like, so that the thing doesn't kill me? I'm not getting anything out of that.
Yeah, it was just more of like a trial and error thing.
Yeah.
Like
It didn't even feel like trial and error. It felt like you're gonna get this wrong on purpose dozens of times.
Yeah.
You're going to have to just keep walking around in a circle until you end up where you need to get. And there is no right path. There is no way to do this quicker. You suck it up and do it. That's what it felt like in Blair Witch.
Yeah, it kind of felt like a lot of like, to me it felt like filler, but I know it was like them trying to like make you feel disoriented and lost and kind of cause fear that way, but it drags on for far too long.
Yes.
And like, I don't know, I think you should check out like maybe Layers of Fear, because like Layers of Fear is less painful than Blair Witch, but it kind of shows you them at their like sort of their normal, level of.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean,
like
yeah. I
and
the next
problem,
game I
like,
play is certainly not going to be a Bloober Team
Team
game.
Bloober,
Yeah.
We did 2 in a row, so. But
we're gonna take a break for a while.
I think an issue with a lot of their games, I mean, Medium didn't have that problem so much because Medium was a completely different game, but like with like Layers of Fear, like games like Layers of Fear, Observer, and like Blair Witch, it had the issue of like it kind of made you go in circles because you weren't sure what triggered the world to change around you. You know
Right.
how you like turn around and like suddenly a door was missing, or
Yeah, and I feel like there was no like mechanic there to figure out and then react to. Like I said, it was more just like, no, buckle up, you're on a ride right now.
Yeah, you just have to. We want you to go into a specific spot and look at a specific thing, and then we'll, let you progress.
You are on a rail, but we refuse to admit to you that you're on a rail, so we're gonna make you like follow this twisty rail, and then be like, look, see, look all the exploration you did. Look at the crazy route you took. Like, still just a rail. Like, it's the only thing I could have done. There's nothing else I could have done here.
Yeah, it's very much just you're on a rail, but they won't tell you what you need to look at before the rail continues.
Yeah.
And then yeah. So are we set on what the next one is? Do you want to?
That's what I was just gonna ask. Are we sure? How sure are you?
I am very sure. I love that game.
You're very sure. Okay. I'm mostly sure. So we could probably say it.
It's going to be a little more actiony. Slightly, only slightly.
Okay, a little more. So that's why I'm only mostly sure, because I feel like I kind of wanted to do more actiony, but also I want to play this game. So
yes.
All right, we're going to play Resident Evil 7 next.
Yes.
It's a game I haven't played. Matthew loves it. I have technically played like the first 5 minutes of it just to see what's up, to do some testing.
And it is pretty awesome. It's like one of the best B movies ever. You get into a chainsaw fight at one point.
Okay. All right. You're selling
you have
me.
A chainsaw. Yeah. The opponent has a chainsaw, and you gotta just hack it out.
Okay. Yeah. I think you just sold me.
Yeah. See,
it's not the action of like Dead Space or Fear, but it's okay.
Yeah, no, it's got creepy moments. It's got very campy moments. It's basically the essence of Resident Evil.
Okay. Man, I shouldn't have said Fear out loud because now I just want to play Fear. But we're gonna play. I want to play through all the Fear games. But we are gonna play Resident Evil 7
Yeah.
next week. So
So when it comes down to playing the Fear games, are you gonna do the expansions for the first game because they are not canon? Or
it depends on if they are included in the Steam version or not, because that's what I own. I own
Okay.
Fear, Fear 2 Project Origin, and Fear 3. And technically Fear Online, although I don't think that still runs anymore, but it's in my Steam
I don't.
library.
I have no idea, but
Yeah.
yes, there are 2 expansions, and I remember I used to like refer to our hangouts as Perseus mandates because that was like one of the Fear expansions.
Yep.
And so it's like mandate, but
Yeah.
it was a real bad.
It was
real,
very
real
clever.
bad.
It was it was
It was cringeworthy. Like my girlfriend at the time was just like, oh, God. Like,
Okay, so next week, 8 p.m. Central, 9 p.m. Eastern.
yes,
We will be back for another rousing episode of Home for the Horror Days. Because I don't know about you, but I certainly haven't gotten the vaccine yet, so still stuck at home. Which honestly, I'd be here anyway. This is just an excuse to play video games with you. But yeah, we will be playing Resident Evil 7 next week, so make sure you tune in. I am on YouTube and Twitter as Hylian Sidekick. Give me a follow, give me a subscribe, so you can get reminders for next week. Matthew, if people want to check you out, where can they do that?
I have a band called The Fragile Corpse you should check out and listen to on Spotify. Even if you don't like the music, just turn down your volume and just loop the album so I can get some money, okay?
Just leave it
That's-
playing
that's
so you can
all I
make like
ask.
12
Play
cents.
it, keep it playing, yeah. Like I don't care if you actually listen to the music. The music is not why I got into this game.
The music is not why I got into music.
Yes, the music is not why I got into music. It's clearly about the money and the women, all right? That's
Oh
it.
boy.
I mean, I am in an open relationship with my
Okay.
husband, so
Wow, you drove this right off the rails real quick there.
that's been my goal since the beginning, starting with the wine.
Okay.
Like,
All right,
I was
well.
going for that.
Okay. All right. Well, that was the medium. We did it. And next week we will be
no
back
wine. There will be no wine next week, I promise.
because there's no
This is-
celebration because we haven't finished.
Yes, this was just to celebrate the end of the medium.
Okay. All right. Well, we will see you folks next week for some Resident Evil 7.
Yes.